Hello and welcome, wonderful humans, to Sword and Quill Friday edition. That's right, we are gonna end this week with some streaming. Alright, then let's get this posted. And get started, I would say. And I think this time the music is not too loud, correct? Maybe a little more. There we go. But let me know if it is too loud or I am too quiet. I already gave myself a little gain. But yeah, we will see. No, it looks good. Okay. So the thing that I worked on. Shall we get this? Do I have something to put my face closer actually? How about this? I think I used this before. The good old Valve Steam controller box. Right? I can just put it on top. And look how close you are now to me. Look, we are just super comfortable and close with each other, right? Beautiful. Hello. Yes, so what we worked on was revamping the heal screen, which I also have to change the icon now because it is not just a heal screen now. It is a kiosk where you have the choice of either healing or getting 3 basic potions. Also, I have to figure out how to not make the text blurry when I do these scale effects. And the technique fusion, that was the main thing that we did yesterday. And this will open this screen. And then you select one of your animons. I definitely need to get an edge here. And then you pick a technique, and then you can increase damage if you have pout, for example. And then you click it, and I don't know why it turns pink after you click it. Hello? Let's check that out. So we don't need this to be this close, I think. Yes, this is fine. This distance is just fine, isn't it? Yes. So the fusion screen, we have a button. Oh, I think we now, because I tried shifting over to Visual Studio, so let's try this. What are we looking for? Item button. There is the item button. Can I open this now? More files open in editor. Okay. So. Nice. Okay. Explorer. There you go. Or I search the Explorer. Anyway, so we are looking for on here input event on item used. If But now we have access to renaming things, correct? Okay, because this is what I was missing from GD script, that if I rename a variable, I have to rename it everywhere manually, whereas in Visual Studio I can. There's a function that renames also all references, which is super nice. Ooh, wait. Does this show? GD script tooltips? Oh, nice. Anyway, on item used. Why do you turn pink? Is there an animator? Item button. There is no animator. So where does the pink color come from? Modulate pink would be something like, wait, but it's also an overlay.
I'll get straight to the point. I found marijuana.
It's not a modulate.
Well, I never thought of myself as the type of father who'd have to drug test.
There is something there's something turning it pink. How is that possible if it's just this item? On item use pressed. Now let's sort out the functionality first. So what we want to do on the fusion screen is in the focus detail container. We want the child node. Yes, we want a panel container. Because I want filter linear nearest ignore, because or can I put in a, maybe I can just put in a button, menu button. That we just make a little larger, but yeah, no. We cannot make the font larger like this, I think. Let's see what the dashboard says. Oh, someone's gonna, nope, no. Nope, not video producer. I want my dashboard. Give me my dashboard. Hello? Dashboard. Twitch. What's wrong with you? Twitch. Then creator dashboard. Seem to be something not loading. Oh well. So why does this go over? Exclamation mark. Where is the, here? Do we put the technique cost here then? Oh no, wait. We need to put in the whole cost container. And maybe we do this. How does this look? Exactly the same. Maybe put it in the margin container here, and the margin on the right. Oh yeah, now we have a margin on the right. Does this do? Nope. Why? Oh no, that was what we wanted. Technique button. Menu. Is there a scale option in there? 60 and 60. Shrink end. Which is correct. And maybe just shrink center, but then maybe because I forgot to save. Ha 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 ha. Fusion. There we go. Although now it's tiny. Well, but now at least it is not clipping out of the technique button. Okay. How do we do that? This needs an animator. So I think we make this local. I don't think this is super duper smart, but it works for now for what we want. And we want a margin top of 50. Hello. Margin bottom of 50. And a margin 25 and 25. And then but the technique button script remains on it, which means we can initialize the technique, so we don't have to set the name and everything manually. That's good. Technique name. Then let's put everything on larger. Large font color. No, font size. Let's say 48. This looks better, and this is gonna be size 32. Maybe, who knows? And the cost container will be. Nope. Oh, is this why you put it somewhere else? $100 and $100 and both into the middle center. Nope. Darn it. Oh, sure. Wait, no. What are you doing? It doesn't matter in which engine I am, I will always fight the what's it called? UI systems. I will never ever figure this out consistently. Alright. Maybe make this a bit smaller. 75. It is quite. Oh, wait. We can just adjust the width. Nope, we cannot, because that is. determined by the other thing. Sure, we make it like this. It might not be the best for small. Small screens, but I will optimize it later. Animation player. So what we do have is we open the Anemon list here, then we select an Anemon. And then we want the technique in. Technique selected. And then we're gonna the container click button is 200 times. Nope, it is this. Oh, I forgot. I can't set the pivot here. I understand why I can't set the size, but why can't I set the pivot? Put it here. 462 divided by 2. 136 divided by 2. And now we put you back. And now we can animate this. So let's animate this. From 0. Or not. Because the scale is also determined by the box. Then control. Control full size and no mouse. Can we animate this then? Should. Nope. What did we use? Margin container. Maybe this is not supposed to be margin container. Okay, then add child node. Wait, but this is also margin container. I cannot remember which control nodes I can adjust in size and which one I can't. Which is a bit annoying. Ah well, then wait, there is an animation player here. Does this work? It does work. And it scales this one. Is this maybe why it... Then we delete the... Oh no. It's not. uh, effect label. Modulate. Or no. I don't know why I keep using modulate here instead of just the font color. And size. So color goes to, say, orange. Might be too much. And this size goes to 36. And let's see how that works. And looping. Loopy doopy. Oh, right. I forgot. You cannot animate font size because it is an integer. Which means it does not interpolate. It will just go from the value to the other value. But maybe we can play around with scale. Nope, we can also not. Oh god, why can't I touch any of the scales here? Do not understand. But we can maybe just set the size to be larger. Don't have to animate it. Maybe that's what we can do. So we put this on 36. Maybe a bit more. 42. Okay. And then highlight cost. Same thing. Where are we? Where are we? Technique button. Modulate. And then the cost label. Size and self-modulate. Let's do it. Nope, not the size. The size should just be 40. And we go back to the orange. At some point we're gonna have to have consistent colors, but not today. Oh. 4. And here we go. And you loop too, please. Thanks. Maybe we also modulate the background. Modulate to a nice weird orange that we have here for going for some reason. There we go. Yes. And then another one, which is highlight X. Then we need the tag container and we use modulate here. And also this one modulate.
By the way,
Self-modulate?
see how your love life is going.
No. As you know, that was a
it should be modulate, no? Not self-modulate. Why is self-modulate? Should be this one. Yes, and now we put this on orange. Don't even know how this will look. Gonna find it out, and then loop 1 to 4. And this button modulate is 0. Okay, that now means we go back to scripting. Put the scripting over here. I don't know why it went to the other side. And then we go to Fusion. There we go. Fusion scene. Wait, wasn't there a way for me to open this? Hierarchical? Open integrate terminal? Nope. Nope, please don't. There was a way for me to... here. Although I don't know how to open different scenes now. We want the animation player. Oh, this does not work. Damn it. Sad. So we can't do this. Oh. Fusion animation player. Access unique name. Copy. I have to do this manually, I guess. For Fusion animation layer animation equals this. And then on hover. Shoot. What? Where do I see those errors? Oh. Actually, I'm not sure if I don't. Okay, we give this a try for maybe a week in Visual Studio. But I'm already very used, excuse me, to the GD script editor. But probably can figure it out. Where do the mistakes pop up? Here? Probably. Okay. Press Ctrl R plus M or right click refactor. Extract method. Create method from reference. From name. I don't want debugging, just shortcut create method. Bappy doop. Hover over the red squirrel that appears, click. Oh, there's no red squirrel over this. Maybe this is just Visual Studio normal. Out of the box, just add the interface. The compiler will highlight the controller with that. Right click on the light bulb. But I don't have a light bulb. Do you see a light bulb? I know, not declare the current scope. That's what I want to find out, how to shortcut this. VS Code, no light bulb symbol. Yes, this is how we do. Also stream, Twitch backend seems to be down, like my stream overview does not work. Okay, try hovering on it, right click to find quick action light bulb, or else you can hover and use to enable light bulb. And it fixed the issue. Huh? It does not seem to have the no code actions available. How do I install TypeScript? VS Code install TypeScript. It is not that important. So we're just gonna func there, and then we say hover started. Do we really want to do this with signals? Probably. Signal context button hover finished. Then we're gonna emit with our type, and the other one is gonna be mouse exited connect on mouse. And we just need the just need the function func boink shaboop shadoink context a button finished emit. So doop, here we go. And now a sip of coffee. Okay, my goal was to actually make the the upgrading work. And what I'm doing instead is make the screen nicer about feedback, which is also important, but you know, that was not what we're going to do. And now we open the context menu. have a signal. Then we say button hover started with the mode. Mode and signal button hover finished. And now we need to subscribe. No, first we make a new function and say on hover start mode hover on hover start. No. Hover button hover started emit mode. Monk on hover finished. No, actually no, I want to give them the mode. Yes, we want to give the mode. Button hover finished emit. And now we have to connect these signals first. Do it here. Details button on hover started connect on hover no on hover on hover start. Did we name it that? Yep. Details make leader and release. Make leader release button, so those get their hovering. Oh shit, and we need to do this for the other one, but first let's do it consistently for all of them. Here and here and here. That's the cost reduction button, the damage boost button, and the tag transfer button. And now the same for details button, context finished, connect on hover finished. Just thinking if the hover finished should probably also give the type just so we know which one we should stop. Stop the animation for. And that we have all the information that we need. So on hover finished here. And here. And here. And now we make this the make leader button and release button. Same goes here and here and here. Cost reduction button, damage boost button, tag transfer button. And now we go to fusion. And then oh god, I have to do this also for all of them. It's annoying, but this is just how we have to do it, I think. If context menu, oh no, it's just one. Hover button started is connected to on context menu button hover started. Wow. Funk. And then mode context menu mode. Huh? So pass, and then same for funk on context menu button hover finished mode context menu mode pass. And we can go back and finish this. Then we disconnect. Because if we connect to signals of instantiated instances, like the context menu gets instantiated every time you click on an animal. And then if you want to connect to it, but it's already connected to the old context menu that got already deleted, it will be confused. And that's why we check if it is already disconnected. If it is connected, then we disconnect it. And then the same for button hover finished to on button hover finished. Then also disconnect this. Finished. And then we connect. Oop. Nope. Let's try our cool double cursor trick with Alt. Oh, not that cool if it's not the same length. Oh well. But it still is very nice that it works. Then we say connect. And connect. Okay. What context menu button finish got deleted. Okay. No worries, we can fix that. And now we say here match mode context menu mode cost cost reduction. It's a bit annoying that it gives me an error because I haven't finished the matching syntax yet. Cost reduction. Damage boost. There. Boop, boop. Dot and colon. And then fusion animation player play. Oh god, how do we call this? Highlight cost, highlight damage, highlight tags. Highlight cost. Highlight damage. And highlight tags. And the same. Actually, this is just fusion animation player play. Ah, shoot. Play default. We need a default animation to reset. Because if we play reset, it will be oh no, it will not be invisible. but it needs to be because modulate should be this, because this is how it starts. And then we make a new and we call it default animation. And here we have modulate this color. And now we also just need to start on technique selected. Fusion animation player play. We call this technique selected. Technique selected. Maybe we should just call it in. All right, let's try if this works. Okay. Technique fusion. Yo, and now snap. Uh-huh. Nice. Oh. Wait. Oh. Yes. We of course have to init. Initialize the technique button when we do this. For that, we also need to detail technique button. Make this unique. Copy node path, and then we say up here on ready var detail button technique button. Wait, no, it has a unique name, so we can just copy. Here we go. And then we say here detail technique button initialize button. Are you not showing me what you want? Initialize button technique and anemone. Whoa, look at this. This is super helpful. If you scroll down, it shows the function name up here. Wow, that's like super helpful. So technique and selected wait. Do we not have the anemone item to consume? Selected technique. Selected anemone. On anemone selected anemone equals anemone. Okay, then selected anemone. Now it should show the thing. Alrighty. Technique button menu. Trying to assign value of type technique button menu to variable. Where? do I get from signing? Oh, I got it. It is not a technique button, it is technique button menu. Okay. Trying to assign value of type technique button menu. To a variable of type technique button in Fusion. Function ready. Okay, why can't I get from here to the button is next. Huh? Oh, wait, you can't save? You can't do the cool thing from Godot? Where you can adjust the script at runtime? That would be very, very sad. Did you now save it? Please? Please? Okay. Now we take you and we take fuse fire. There we go. And now reduce cost. Increase damage. And transfer tag. Nice. Oh, but we do need in the default animation we need to reset also all the things. So let's delete this, remove, then go to reset, duplicate this and call it default, but change this to that. Then it resets the animation. Also we want the context menu is a bit short. What are those? 250. Let's give it also 250. Yes. And what I want to do is once you select let's make a function to clean up things. Func clear technique list, because we have somewhere you free here. Clear technique list. There we go, and then func clear item list. Do the same. Q3, we have this somewhere there. Context menu, and others for context menu. We don't have that for items? I could have sworn I made this for items too. Item container, technique items container, and then func clear context menu, which probably has its own function. It should have its own function. And then we do when we select a technique, load item list. Yes, on technique selected, clear technique list. Load item list. Try selected mode and say clear item list at the beginning so they don't get added multiple times. And then somewhere where does the context menu on context menu hover started? No, this is different. We want on context menu. Context menu container is child. Context menu clear. Nah, I guess it's fine. No. And we say here clear context menu. Ah, we did not make them private. Wait, let's see if the renaming works here. Clear context menu. Okay. And then rename symbol to this. Rename symbol to this. Yes. Oh, this was the biggest thing I was missing. Beautiful. So we made this completely useless. Yeah, well. And we want a signal now. Okay, so why we were doing this in the first place was because so far everything you do happens immediately. You upgrade something, you you enhance an anemone, happens immediately, which is not very satisfying. And I wanted for this, at least for the technique upgrade, to have a little animation happening. So that's why I want to start a function where we lerp something and we say func play upgrade animation, and then we give it the mode mode and an item button. Correct. Because then on damage boost, item button used. Here, item button used, and it gives us the item. Uh, Do we want the item? But we want to animate the item button. So first we need the item button. Can we make this? Can you use optional ones? Don't think you can. That's fine. Then we have to just my item and self. So we emit the item object. That's probably dumb. Haha, but so it goes. On item used then comes with item and item button. Item button, and then on cost reduction, those should also come with item and item button. But oh, I can't type today. Item button, those should all go in damage boost and attack transfer. And you should also call them with those. Because once you use the upgrade, we pass the item and the item button to the function. And then we say play upgrade animation. Wait, we have the mode. We set the mode, right? We don't have to pass the mode here. Mode. Do we have mode? Oh, we have selected mode somewhere. Selected mode here. Load item list. Okay. Which means, yes, this function does not need... This does not need the mode because we have the mode. It just needs the item button. And then we call it from play upgrade animation. Actually, we don't even have to do that here. Wait a second. We have a function. Well, we can just do it here. So play upgrade animation item button, and those can just do that thing. Correct, because now we go down to them and we remove those because you just do your thing. And we don't have to pass these forever around the world. And then we say game manager inventory remove item 1, and then play upgrade animation, and then we say var target or just position vector 2, and then we say match selected mode, and we just copy paste this because I do not want to type this again. And then we say pause is equal. We set pause to detail technique button. Paused background. Global position. And here we say pause equals detail technique button. Effect damage amount global position. And here pause equals detail technique button tag container. Yeah, tag container global position. And then we want bar tween. We create a tween. Tween is to animate something by code. Create tween. And then tween and property. Tween property of the item button, which we have to unparent. We can do that in a moment. Global position. Huh? And the target position is pause, and then we say 2 seconds. And set trans is exponential. Tween. No. Set trans. And where is it? Tween dot here. Trans expo and set ease between ease out. Okay, first we need to item button move. Child moves child node to oh no, we don't want to move, we want to reparent. Right? Reparent? That it? Change the parent of this node to the new parent. New parent, keep global transforms. Okay, so reparent self. I hope that works. Let me not declare, it's up here. Oh, I really cannot type today. And then we move it here, and then probably want a signal here. Upgrade animation finished. And then we say, oh wait. Tween finished and then mid. Okay, wait, no, we actually want to duplicate this bar upgrade item is item button duplicate copy duplicate. Right? What does duplicate do? Duplicates the nodes, returning a new node with all of its property signals and group copied to the original. The behavior can be tweaked through the flag. Pattern own. Okay. Then it is upgrade item. Upgrade item. And then we want to set the item button mount. Set it minus. Oh, wait, no. Item button update. Because we already removed the item from the top. From up here. And then we tell the item button to update its value. So like if we have 3 of those technique items, it now shows 2. And the new copied one, upgrade item amount, is 1, and then upgrade item. Oh, this opens a new view. This is also super helpful. What is the kiosk? Wait. Upgrade item. Should be item button, no? So why do you show me? There we go. Item button, amount, and then we want the item count label. Count text. One. Actually, we don't need this. We just need to show that it's 1. And then it should play an animation of the upgrade, which is not gonna be great because for some reason we cannot animate the scale. So let's just try it. Alrighty. So for those that joined, I'm working on a fusion method in this game, because I like, you collect a lot of technique items, like the technical machines in Pokemon, similar to that, and usually duplicates are not worth anything unless it's a really important technique. But here I want to do that. You can use duplicates to upgrade techniques that you already have. So you pick your Anemon and then it shows you with an exclamation mark. This is a bit chaotic still, I need to clean this up. But currently it shows you with an exclamation mark techniques where you have duplicate technique items. And then you pick one. And yep, then it shows you the technique. Oh, it shouldn't do that. And now you pick what you want to upgrade. So either you reduce the cost, or you increase the damage, or you transfer a tag, a battle tag, which I think you can. Yeah, so if you don't know what it does, you can hover. So precise, if you pay the skill with the exact die number, it deals twice the damage. So if we reduce the cost now, it will show you which item you can use. And I still don't understand what's happening here. It looks like it changes the whole texture. It's not modulate, it's just changing the texture, because there's no way you can change the entire button with 2 colors to completely pink and modulate. don't think so, at least. So okay, we pressed it and nothing happened. Hooray! So selection mode is cost reduction. Calling load item list with only duplicates. True, that worked. Wait. Selection mode is cost reduction. It does not. Oop. Wait, now it tried to do that. Invalid assignment of property or key text with the value of type string. Oh, that's probably... No, but this is a string. What do you want from me? In line 247. Is this not a label? Item count label. It's a label. What do you want from me? It is a text. Invalid assignment of property of key text with value of type string on a base on a base object type nil. Which means this upgrade item button duplicate. I thought this makes a copy of the item. Okay, let's save this for now, and we're just gonna try it with the original item and see if that works. And then animate the upgrade item. Alright, let's try this. Technique. Powered, reduce cost, there. Nope. Not happening. Calling load item list. How do you turn pink? This makes no sense. Remote. Game manager. Current view kiosk. Or is it on the menu overlays? Yes, fusion. V-box. Fusion content. Technique item list. Item button. Yes, there's the item button. Okay. So for some reason the on item use press does not fire. Correct, because calling load item selection mode is cost reduction. But for some reason on item pressed is not called. Why is that, my friends? Why is that? And why did you turn pink? Usually you will never hear me argue about why something turned pink, because I love pink. I mean, look. Oh, look. Oh, look. But this makes no sense because if you select the texture, nope, not this one, the panel container, but go to modulate and I put it all the way to pink, it will not turn the complete button pink. So that's not what's happening. Or is it self-modulate? Nope. Both of them do not turn the whole thing pink. So let's just get rid of the self-modulate for one, just to try. And then button press detected. So why does this stop? Why does this stop? Because it did work yesterday. I'm not sure what we changed. And it does detect that the mouse is over it. It did it. It did it now? Wait. That was the wrong press. Why did you do it here? Ah! On item used press, button press detected. Wait, are you kidding me? This is not... This is technique button menu. What's that breakpoint here? Wait, there was a breakpoint here? Is this why it didn't work? Why was that breakpoint here? I didn't put it there. Eh? Okay, if I click anywhere except the... Except the item, but... What is happening? All the mouse filters are on. Ignore. And stop. It's correct. Why does pressing anywhere on the screen trigger the item button? Okay. Also, why do you... There. Ah, shoot. Why is the position 0? It's 0, 0. That's why it goes to the top left. Do I have to make this a button again? Just change it so I have more control over it, but apparently it's not what I want. Flat. Flat? What does flat do? Don't display decoration. Okay, cool. Then we just add a panel container here and put it on max display, and the filter is ignore and nearest. Then we just change it to button. Yes. And then rest, connect, on item used. Oop. Why are you yellow? Narrowing conversion. Oh. Or E. Because it's not an integer, is that it? And then technique button, where is your tag text? Oh, we don't use that. That's fine. Nope. Hey, boy gamer! Long time no see. Welcome back. A lot of things are up. I haven't I haven't streamed in a while. It is true. I was working at 2 different studios and then didn't have much time to stream. But yeah, then I got laid off like a lot of other people this year because publishers cancel and close everything. So now I am unemployed and went solo dev because I'm fed up with this industry. And now I have time to stream, so yay! Seeing the good and the bad. How have you been? It's been a while. Yes, it is true. It's been a while. And now I do Godot. I'm probably gonna get errors because we just changed the thing. The item button, or maybe not. All right. Why do I have to make complicated things? Why do I not have to do just easy things? And now, okay, so the pressing works now, but the position is all wrong. So why do you think the position is up there? Fusion. Let's print target position for tween is a string pos. Probably because it's just 0. But that's what we're gonna find out. Why you go up in the corner when you should go to the button? The button. Doink. Alright. What does the code say? What does the code say? Yep, it is 00. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, this and last year, now especially this one. Yeah, the big corporations suck. Yep. Like I think I'm still not allowed to say who our publisher is because it was unannounced and I signed an NDA. But yeah, they were big. They had several publishers under them, which had several games under them, and they were like, yeah, we need to save money, and you know, they do what they did and closed, like they canceled pretty much every project they could, and there was a lot of indie game titles that were just like, nope, we signed a contract to fund you to the end, but you know, fuck that. So that's annoying. And for some people it's like really bad. Like I'm more of the privileged ones who have still like support, and I can have a little bouncing area. But there are people who just like are super desperate now, and it's absolutely terrible. And like everyone sees it coming next year, or latest the years after. All these publishers are like, oh shit, we're not making money because we don't have developers that make us games. We need more developers. And then the cycle continues. And it's like really stupid. And you would think they have like financial professionals there that would tell you, hey, you know that COVID will not be forever. You know that the lockdown will not be forever, and that the increase in money will not stay like this forever because people will go outside again eventually. But no, they just see the short-term numbers. Number go up is good. Number go down is bad. I don't care what next month. But yeah, rant over. I want to find out why this stupid position. Okay, let's try position. Well, I think it should be global position because it's not a sibling of that object. So what is even happening? Cannot get class context menu. What you talk about? What you talking? Here. Alright, it's still 0? Yep, it's still 0. Okay, I do not. Why can't things just work? Please. Okay, I will do a stupid. I will go into the... There's another bug here. Damage string is not used. Yes? Correct. I think so. Technique button menu, I'll just get a function. Okay. Func get. How do I do this smartly or less stupid? I will do this smartly next time. We can be smart next time. So get cost position, and then we return a vector 2, and then return cost background global position. I don't know why this is not working from outside, but maybe because it's somehow protected. Get damage position vector 2. Let's just be super dirty here. Return damage amount global position, because I think damage amount Oh yeah, that's like what I primarily was doing. Funny thing, was the first time I streamed with Sword and Quill was also because I was unemployed developer and I had time. But that time it was my own studio that I didn't want to run anymore, or like I had to put too much of my private money in there, and like it didn't work out, and it was getting burned out, so I quit that, and then I had all the time and started streaming. So here we are again. And get tag position vector true, return tag container global. This is really dumb, but this is how we're gonna do it now. Detail technique button, get cost position, and detail technique button, get damage position. But yeah, I am pretty new to Godot. Okay, like I'm pretty new to coding this deeply. I've been doing a little bit of prototype coding for all the 13 years I'm doing games, so I always could code a little bit in C#, but just enough for like some prototyping. So only recently I learned how to actually code more in depth, like dictionaries and like saving data and all these weirder, more complicated things. And now with all the shit that happened in Unity 2, with all the, you know, every download costs you money because we love you as a customer, like many others, I decided to go to Godot. Go to Godot. And then yeah, I spent some money on some Udemy courses that were on sale, and then I pretty much went into a deep dive in coding and learned GD script. But yeah, before that I was mainly a designer and narrative designer, and only dabbled a little bit in coding. Is there anything you've worked on that we could probably know? You might know Typo Man or Code 7, which both won an award. Not that this helps you in this industry. Unfortunately, 13 years I mastered this one. Yeah. I've been in this industry for a bit now, yes. Not sure if I'm a master. But I know what I'm doing a little bit. Not commercially, apparently, but at least I make games that people like. I actually didn't study. Initially, I studied graphic design, and my first job was making interfaces for mobile games. And then my bosses were, oh dang, we need a game designer, but we are just 2 coders and a graphic designer. Zane, can you learn how to game design? I was like, yes. And then I just bought 3 books and I read them and watched videos and just learned trial and error. With like, I learned most of my game design skills from testing, just watching people play and make notes and get their feedback. And then I actually did my master's in game development and research way later, like 5 years later. And then I studied 2 years for my master's. Detail technique button, get tags position, which would probably also be 0, because why would anything work today, right? Right. I still have cold coffee. Wonderful. Yeah, and now I'm working on a game that is basically just Pokemon with dice and as a roguelite. That's all I wanted to do. It's a bit out of my, like, untypical for me, I'd say, because I usually work on games that have like some social criticism or like extra meaning. Like Typo Man was a game about writers, like journalists and writers in general in what's the English word? Oppressive countries, like in Nazi times, for example, people who would be punished for speaking up. That's why you play with words in that game, because it was like not every hero, basically the message is that not every hero is like at the front and fighting with actual weapons. There are people who risk their lives just writing about the truth, and that was the first game. And the second game, Code 7, was about a lot about identity in like digital times, like gender identity, general what makes a human. Do we have to cling to our norms just because we have them, or can we just take a person as a person and not with all the criteria that we think are important? And then the game that didn't get that was just prototype was about teaching sign language in VR, but as a cool story game. So usually I'm very excited to work on games that have like a meaning. So this falls a bit out of my portfolio because it's basically just a fun game with Pokemon. I do want to make more pacifist games, so this is also not for that, because you have cute creatures that battle each other like in Pokemon, which I also like. I like Pokemon games, but I also hate that I like them because it's like terrible message. But I don't know, I was so fed up. I gave so much to the industry, and then I was just like, okay, you know, shut off my brain, make a fun little game. And Pokemon Roguelite, that's all. We're done. I will get back to cool social criticism games, but not now. Actually amazing. If it shows we can pretty much do anything. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's why I always encourage people that want to get into game development that they can't just do. Like, you can. There are so many free tools, so many tutorials, so many people willing to share their knowledge. There's no route like study this and then do that and then you maybe become a game developer. Just no. I started, like, before I got a job in the industry, I started with RPG Maker by myself in school. That's how I started making games, and I made games. Like, I was 14 and I made games. They weren't great, but they had interesting story. So yeah, just if you're interested, just get into it. Reduce cost. Nope, it's still 0. Why? Why do you think this thing is up there? Target position for tween is 0. Why you lying? Why you lying? Okay, let's also print that here. So we just oh. Print. Turn this into a string. Okay, let's make sure that it's already 0 here. Yeah? Do cost position, cost reduction. Cost background, global position 0. Oh wait, it's a no. It's a UI element. They have. Right, how did I do that with the catch? Catch handler. Well, then I got connect. We have something with position here where we throw the pseudo Pokeball. Enemy sprite. Tween. Spine shard. No. Wait. What? No. That's all I wanted. I wanted to. No, just open this here. Oh god. Okay. Godot global position of control node. Because this is it. I could have sworn rect global position. So if we go back to Fusion and we say detail button, and we have to cost background rect global. Nope, it does not. Rect position get screen position. Was that it? Was that the thing? Yeah, wait, I need to let Dragon in. He's scratching the door. Yeah, so Dragon learned how to communicate by gently scratching the door. Myself just graduated a couple of years ago and accounting is okay and all, but I've been interested in IT for a very long time now. And you're right, there's so many free tools out there, so yeah. But at least like you know that people will always rely on accounting, right? Like it's not like someone will say, oh, accounting is not making us enough money this year, let's like cut 300 studios. But yeah, if you're interested in no then just go for it, try it out. Get screen position. Returns the position of this control in global screen coordinates. Taking window position into account. Most useful for editor plugins. Inventory screen. Catch handler. I did get this somewhere. Where is the... Which script did do that? Did do that? I can't speak today. Tween 2. I think we just called it tween 2. Transition? No, this is transition. Catch handler. Here. Target position. Yeah, we just call global position on the throw anchor, and the throw anchor is enemy sprite component. So why here throw anchor is a control node and it uses global position, and then But we use position. Okay, wait. Let's parent this under the same object, which is focus detail container. Yeah? We call this a focus detail container and we reference this here. So we put them both into the same child var focus detail container. What type is it? It is a margin container. Margin container equals this. And then we will parent it here. Reparent there. And then we just say position. Position. And pause. Okay, but that can't be the problem because the position is already. The position is 0. A 0, 0. For some reason. Of the detail technique button and the. No, wait, not detail technique button. The detail technique. Cost background. Damage amount. And tag container. But it shouldn't be. I refuse. Because. So let's go to the effect label. Which has a position of 76.9. So how do you think this is 0? What makes you think this is 0? And here it is referenced. So I don't understand. I do not understand. That makes no sense. Why do you fly in the corner? Huh? Nope. Still the same bug. It looks like we made progress, but it's since I reparented it here now. It just goes to 0, 0 on a smaller box. Keep global transforms true. Oops. Yeah, that's fine. Self. I just get rid of this one because this did not do focus detail content. Not do anything. So. Can you please tell me why? Wait, is selected mode? Is selected mode? Is that the problem? Because it cannot match because the selected mode is selected mode is not set. Let's try to fix something that is completely somewhere else. Selected mode is, oh god, mode keys selected mode. Okay, for anyone who's not sure what I did here, that's a thing that was very confusing at the beginning, is that enums, like those, where you make your custom basically drop-down menus, are under the hood are just integers. So they have names here, but they are 0, 1, 2. So when it checks, like if I check, does this have mode tag transfer, it will under the hood check, does this have mode 2, 0, 1, 2. But if you want to like debug and print out like which mode it is, it will just print out a number, which is sometimes not helpful, especially if it's a large enum and you're like, what is enum 12? So to get around that, you can use the enum and the keys, what are they called? Syntax, and then call the array with a number. So basically, if you want to, here I want to debug which selected mode it is. So I just wrap the selected mode into this, and then it will print out the name and not the number, which is very helpful, especially when you want to compare. Goodbye. Nope, the select mode is cost reduction, you seething. Okay, so the mode is correct, which means it is matching into this one, correct? Let's just doing this. Let's just debug it meticulously to make sure, because you do not take assumptions. So let's step by step make sure it actually goes there. Yeah. Aha. We are not going there. Match selected mode. Oh god. This is not the enum. It's not the enum from the context menu, it's the enum from its own script. Here we go. We fixed it. But we broke it to begin with. Oh my god, dumb. Oh god, that was so dumb. Okay. Well, it works now, so hooray. So now we can okay, great. And so the position should go to the center. Yeah, we can do that later. So we want another tween here. Var tween 2, get tree, create tween tween property after this, which is item button scale to 0, and then just here. All right, and await tween to finished, and then what's the problem? Tween property item button scale. How do I get the cannot find constant 0 on? Oh, cause it's 0. There we go. Schnapp dup dup. And then I think we have to match the mode again to update the thing. So if cost reduction, then we say details technique button cost, not cost, current, no, cost. What is the cost label in here? Come on, give me something. The label technique cost. Wow. Technique cost text. Yes. No, we just have to update it, I think. Can we update it? Button, detail, technique button, update. Update. Don't think we have that, so we have to write this. What? Oh. Technique button menu. Let's go in here and write an update function. And or is this just initialize button? Yeah, I think we just say initialize button with my technique and my animal. That's all it needs, and then here under on cost reduction, select technique cost reduction. Okay, we already increased the amount that we decreased. Smart. Then we increase the damage, and on tag transfer we valid. Do we have valid tags? No. Where do we check the tags though? Okay, we can do this later. But what we want to do in the technique button is wherever it says damage, we want it to be get damage, because we changed this to be able to be upgraded. So wherever it says damage. We want to replace damage with get damage, because then the damage buff gets the enhanced damage and cost. So my technique damage. Okay, we got all my technique cost. Oh. Technique damage. Technique cost. Well, we do have this here, so we says get cost. And then the next one is here, get cost, and the next one. Okay. And the same we have to do in technique button. So we say damage dot damage becomes get damage. The next one dot damage output technique damage get damage. The next one, I think that's all of them. And then dot cost becomes get cost, because now we have dynamic values. Oh yeah, get cost, get lost, get cost. And now let's see if this actually works. Cannot get class fusion. Well, tough luck. Oh no, the trash people. I forgot to put trash into the trash can. Well, next time. Alright, technique you. Oh. Callable and int and operator. What? No, it's callable. And int. Technique button menu 133. Technique button menu 133. Oh, I forgot these. That's the K. That's A-OK. Now, start run. Wow, this is also. Did we forget this multiple times? Oh yeah, oh my god. Get damage. Get damage. Okay, but now I warn you. Please work. Please. Okay, reduce cost. Cost is 2. Cost is still 2. Let's find that. Print damage for is my technique name and damage plus damage boost, and then cost for is cost minus cost reduction. One day we will achieve what we want without 500,000 mistakes and thinky errors. You can quote me on that. Maybe make a t-shirt. Alright. Let's see. Cost for snap is 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So, for some reason... Which technique are we doing? Selected technique, cost reduction. +1. Is this being called somewhere? Print reducing cost. Okay. And technique, let's not spam our output. See if this gets called. Bop, boop, bop, bop, bop. Huh? It got reduced. Did it? Wait, oh, but it also added a. How did that work? But one thing that is let's clear tags here. Okay, that was weird. It just worked. I didn't change anything. They work in between and I just didn't notice because we forgot the brackets. Let's try it with increased damage. Okay, that worked too. That worked too, but the tags don't get cleared. Why do the tags not get clear? Clear tags. Tags contain get children size is 0. For child, tags contain get children child cube 3. Wait, we are in technique button. Does technique button menu? Oh. Clear tags. Oh, we don't have that here. Okay. Okay. This here too. Technique button. Clear tags. There we go. And now on Fusion. So what happens here? Bar. Tag pool. Tag pool. Nope. Now we check. If do I have select if selected? Okay. Where do we get on item use? Here. On tag transfer. I think on tag transfer we still need the item because we need to check for the which techniques are on there. So on tag transfer item, if item technique tags size, so if the technique item, the number of tags is larger than 1, wait, first we check just to make double sure. If item technique tags size is 0, then we say these things. This technique item has no tags. This technique has no tags to transfer. And then we say tag pool equals item technique tags. So we put all the tags into the pool. And then we filter tag pool filter with a func tag. I think this is return. No, wait. We could now have an item. We could now have an item that has one tag in common with, so you can only transfer tags to a technique that doesn't already have the tag, correct? So, but you could use an item that has 2 tags, one of which is a duplicate and the other one isn't. Didn't I make a function for that yesterday? So what we want to do is, I think under inventory, we added a function yesterday about tags. Get learn items with different tags. Yeah, but this just gives us, no, this doesn't work. Maybe on the anemone? No, on the, maybe on the technique. On the technique itself, we can make a function that we say get how do we call this? Get unknown tags. Get, no, not unknown, get compare tags? No. How do we call it that in a month I know what this function does? Func compare tags. Compare and get new tags. I don't know. And we put in tags, an array of tags. And then we make a new valid tags array tag. And then for tag in tags for my tag in tags. So the first loop iterates through the tags that we just got from external. The second loop loops through the tags the technique has. Let's call it T. If T so if my tag var tag found bool, we say tag found is false, and then we say if the id equals tag id, then we say tag found is true. And then we say if not tag found, then we append the tag. Is my brain working correctly? And then we return valid tags. So at the, let's say we have two, what's wrong here? Clarified tag in the current. Oh, because it's called battle tag. Battle tag. Okay. So let's say we have precise and grow. Just to think this through. This tag bool will be set to false, and it will go through the first tag, which is precise. Then it will go, and our technique has the tags double and precise. Yeah? So we put this here and we put this here. So the first tag is precise. It will go, it will set it to false. It will now go through, loop through those. So it will first go to double. And then it checks if double ID, no, if precise equal is the same as double, set it to true, which is not. So it will go now to the next precise. If precise is the same as precise, it says it to true. Right, and then that's it, ends the loop here. Tag found is true, so it will not append it. Then it goes back here. It will do the same thing with grow. Then if grow is the same as double, nope. And then if grow is the same as precise, nope. So then tag found is not true, so it will append this. So let's hope this works. Compare and get. Check if technique has no filter tags by not already known. Okay, this should make it clear in the month, right? I don't know. So now we have tag pool. And tag pool is, wait. If item technique size is larger 1, yes.
It's not your fault.
Then we say tag pool,
I know. No, you don't. It's not your fault.
or we just call it valid tags
It's not your fault. Alright?
is
Your fault. It's not your fault. Don't fuck with me. It's not your fault.
oh
Don't fuck with me.
selected technique. Filter tags by not already known by using item technique tags. Wow, my brain is smoking. Correct. We make an array because we're not returning. Return array of battle tags. Battle tag, sorry. So we get an array of battle tags that filters if the technique, all those tags that the technique does not have yet. So we have a pool. Valid tags is now tags that the technique doesn't have. And now we say if valid tags size is 0, then we say we can't learn something. If valid tags size is 1, then selected technique add tag. Okay, we don't have add tag here. Need a function. Wait, but we have a func tag max. Okay, fine. We'll just write it. Func add tag. Tag a battle tag. Now we add a tag and we need some safety conditions for it. We say if tags size is larger or equal game manager settings max tags per technique, then print max technique, no, max tags reached, and return. Then if otherwise, if tags has tag print tag already known, return. Otherwise, tags append tag. Correct? Correct. Now we go back and we say, where is it? Add tag. Selected. Actually, let's just get the tag as its own. Bear bar tag, battle tag, selected technique. Oh, no, it's item tags. And then we just say tags, and here tags 0, because we just take the if the size is 1, then we can just return the first tag. Should be array battle tag, but it's battle tag. Oh, array battle tag. Give me all the battle tags, item tags, and then else bar random roll, or just tag roll randy range from 1 to tags size. Correct? Because if it has size 2, no, other way. It needs to be 0 and tags -1, because tag array count starts at 0. And then selected technique, add tag, tags, tag roll. Oof. Correct? Correct. Now, when is this called? Is this already called? I guess we're just gonna find out if all our brain power led to something constructive. Or not. Hello, are my captions working again? Oh, I guess there's a timeout that I'm not... There is a timeout on the captions that I'm not seeing sometimes. Sorry. Alright, we want... Okay, we have precise transfer tag. Fuse fire. Not sure if it did add the tag. Maybe we want to debug this. Add tag. What does fuse fire have for tags? Fuse fire has affinity fire. Okay, this should have been added. Add tag. Print adding tag shibadub to technique shibadub. And shibadub is tag title and technique name. And then we go back to Fusion and print some stuff here. Print trying to add tag. Here we say no. Item technique tag size is larger than 0, which is good. And then here we add items. Get learn item by technique. Item container, add child item button. No, here. Get item. Get learn items with different tags here. Number of tags. Tags, techniques, technique, tags, technique items. Get all technique items. This gets us all technique items, but we have to filter this first by techniques that don't have any tags, because I think we just get the ones that don't have doubles, so valid items. So here we say technique items filter equals technique items filter func item return item technique tags size larger 0. So we want to filter this array of all technique items to just be the technique items that have at least one tag. The jump attack should not show because it does have 0 tags, and then you cannot transfer a tag if it doesn't have a tag. That makes sense, right? Oh yes. Technique that boop transfer tag, and then yeah, that looks better, and then boom. Invalid access to property or key tags on base object of resource item under fusion line 200 fusion 207 is here, right? Oh, fusion 207 item technique. There we go. We missed one little dotsy fotsy. Restart at this baby. Okay. Let's try this again. I'm sure this is gonna work just in time for my lunch break. Snap, tag transfer, fuse fire. Huh? Invalid access to property or key tags on a base object of type resource item. Oh wait, did this not save again? Because we did do this at runtime. Yes. Okay, I guess there are up and down sides both to use the Godot editor script editor, and I have the advantage that I can rename things in VS Code, but other things don't work so well. And nope, invalid access to property or key element type on a base object of type resource battle tag. Element type? Where am I looking for element type? Technique 88. Technique 88. If tag element type has affinity tag. Why are we checking this? Oh, because we are adding an affinity. Wait. Initialize button. Tag element type. Since yes, element type. Not has group tag. Affinity. Wait, it has. Wait, we also want to add a duplicate tag here, no? Duplicate. Or do we? We're not changing tags. But why? It has a group tag, because otherwise it would return here. At initialize, what do you call initialize button? Initialize button. If my technique tag size is larger than 0, show technique tags. For tag in my technique tags. Tag instantiate as tag component. Okay, maybe let's try it with a non-affinity tag first to see if it works on the basic and just not with affinity tags. So we're gonna use the fuse fire actually and transfer a different tag like this one. Yep. Alright. So adding, oh no, there was one too many. So adding a tag works, but adding an affinity tag for some reason gives us an error. So we have to find out where that happens. So snap, transfer tag. Fuse fire. And it happens at initialize button. Tag precise. Adding tag fire affinity to technique snap. Okay. As affinity tag function techniques 88. Technique 88. So let's debug this. Print getting affinity element tag for technique name. So let's find out which one is the problem child. Here we go. Someone just wrote that they love my Godot tips and tricks feed. And that makes me happy. So if you have any Godot tips and tricks to share, post them on Blue Sky with the hashtag Godot tips, and it will be collected in a Godot tips and tricks feeds, which helps beginners and non-beginners to find cool things about Godot, because you never stop learning. Snap, transfer tag, fuse fire. And now we get the error. Now what does it say? Yep. Adding tag fire affinity. Oh. Adding tag fire affinity technique snap. Ah. Because a technique can have more then one tag. This function I think is confused. Has affinity tag. Has group tag. So what we have to do first is, what do we call has group tag? That's for tag and tag. If tag group. I think this should return an array. Array of battle tags. That tag. And then we say var valid tags is an array of battle tag. And then for tag in tags, if tag group ID oh no, wait. This checks if there are group if tag group ID is null, continue. Does this work? Come on, friends, we're so close to solving this, and then we can make it nice. Nope. Still does it for snap, correct? Getting affinity element tag for snap, yes. How do we... Oh wait, no. If tag group ID is empty, continue. Because group ID is in the battle tag class, not in the specific affinity subclass. Which means now if we check that this, if it has an empty battle tag, it should work. Kringas Fost. Yep. Transfer tag. Fuse fire. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. It worked. Oh god, my brain hurts. And now, yeah, I guess we can just add things because I am not but that's fine. We can We can make those safety things later. And for those, if we put those on 0 and 0 and 0, because it bothers me that like the gap gets larger the further you are in the interface. So if we make them to 0, hopefully they expand. Yeah, it worked. Do you know how difficult it was? Dinosaur! Maximum brain power. Because each technique can have up to 3 battle tags. Those battle tags give you different mechanics when you roll the dice in combat. So precise, for example, is if the technique costs 3 and you pay it exactly with a 3 roll the 3 on a dice, it becomes stronger. But since every technique can have up to 3 tags, and every item that teaches the techniques can also have up to 3 tags, I had to compare the up to 3 tags on the techniques with up to 3 tags on all the techniques items that you have, filter out all the tags from items that already exist on the technique, because you do not want to add precise on a technique that already has precise, and they'll randomly roll between the remaining techniques tags if there are more than one to then add to the technique. Oh my god, I am melting just trying to explain it. Okay, this looks good. Now snap. Okay, except for this. Hey, Sassy Skull to go, thank you so much for the follow. That's a great name, Sassy Skull to go. That should be available in every store. I want one now. Where can I get one? I want one. Yeah, we need minimum size on this little baby here, but transfer tag. Okay, we need minimum size on those too. But now it works, hopefully. Hey, that's fine. Lurkers are more than welcome here. Just happy that people watched my silly brain melts in Godot. Pout. And now we get Sneaky and Fuse Fire. Perfect. Okay, this... I think it should still be 250 minimum, but what we need to do is we need to turn them off, I think. Because it jumps a lot. I have different vertical VBox containers, so they like list those things vertically automatically when I add things, but I turn them off when you move from, example, selecting a technique over to selecting an item. And don't want it to jump that much. So whenever we say clear technique list, we say technique technique list container hide. Same for clearing item list, item container, technique item container hide, context menu, context menu container hide. And now we need to show them whenever we fill them. So technique container when we add children here. Technique list container go. And then the next container is here. Context menu container show. And the last container is here. So technique items container show. You can also, I think, use the exclamation mark lurk command if you want to roll on a stealth roll and see how stealthy you lurk if you want. I always thought it was a little fun roll, but there was also at times I did a D&D stream and people would know the reference. Does this work now? Let's see if this is a little cleaner from the layout. Okay, now snap. Okay, and I'm really glad that this this highlight thing worked so well. Transfer tag. Huh. But this node did not work. That was on context menu selected, I think. That was when we load the item list. Load item list gets called where? Here. So at load item list, we also want to clear context menu. Also, can the margin container be just this? VBox container has no custom minimum size. Fusion content 400. See, or just 0 and just take the minimum size that we need, correct? Okay. I mean, it's still jumping, but transfer tag. It's still jumping a lot. It's okay. As long as it's working, I think. If you lurk, all right. Well, thank you very much for joining and writing. Was nice to see a friendly face again from the before times. I hope you have a great day. And yep, I'm not sure if you are. I think you are on the Discord, right? There's a notification whenever I go live, or every other lurker if you want to join. Discord, there's a link here. I should have a command now also for my Blue Sky account. You can also follow me. Blue Sky. I'll set this up after. Party list component. So this one is center, which is probably not what we want. We want begin. Or do we want end? No, we want begin. And I think that should be it. We're gonna make it like properly pretty once it works. Can't speak today. Yep. I'm gonna clean this up another time, but one small thing is that I want to keep the animation going. When you actually enter the mode. So we do this on item used, no, on load item list. Here. So it basically still shows you the thing. It's still like it keeps highlighting what you are upgrading without the hover. I think that's a nice feedback. So technique fusion. Then say transfer tag. But it's not working because we are resetting finished. Because I think the stopping hovering is called at the same time as load item list. So how do we guess we just make a function and call it deferred. So func play detail technique highlight. Make this a private function, and then mode, and then we can call this deferred whenever we here say detail technique highlight mode, and then here do we have mode here though? Yes. Mode, but call deferred. Now it should work, and then I can finally eat something. Should be fusion mode, but it's context menu mode where... Oh. What? Mode. Mode is mode. Shit. Didn't check which line it was. Oopsie. There. Fusion at 234. What? I don't have 234. Oh, this is 234. I can numbers. On context menu, hover. Oh, fuck. I see the problem because we are coming over from the other So let's return this for now here. Context menu mode. That's a weird translation of genomes, but that's fine. Play, detail, technique, mode, cost reduction, and we just do it manually, I guess. Damage boost. Track transfer. That's a bit dumb, but so how we do it? Sure, and then back to load item list. But here mode is the correct mode. So if we say play, technique highlight, call the third, and then we say mode. That should work though. But now keep blinking when we have the upgrade mode selected and selecting an item. Ah. Why? Now it's not animating at all. On context menu, button hover started. Play ending. Okay. Let's just put it back as it was before. Let's get rid of this. No, this is correct. And then default. Let's play default only. Okay, when do you get there? You press if selected mode no select mode, there's no none, right? Should maybe add that. Selected mode none. So select mode starts with mode none. And then if selected mode equals mode none, then you go back to default. What's your problem? None. There we go. All right. Now I'm sure it's going to be working, and then we're done. All right. Boop, 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 boop. Transfer tag. Oh, wait, because it's set after. Fine. Can't do that later. Let's get the functionality working first. Let's push this, and then we do a lunch break. Implemented upgrading techniques through fusion screen, increasing damage, reducing cost, transferring tags. Alrighty. Let's get this onto technique upgrades, and then that's it for now. Now I'm gonna walk this fuzzy little adventure dragon dog. Oh, sorry. And then have lunch, and then continue on this. So thank you everyone for joining. I see the viewers coming. I appreciate you very much, even if you don't like participate in chat. Thank you for watching and just being here. It means a lot to me. I hope you like what I do. Follow the channel. I do this every now and then, probably usually multiple times a week. And I'm also active on Blue Sky now. Get a link here. You can follow me there to stay up to date on my shenanigans. Here we go. And then, yeah, have a wonderful day, morning, night, wherever you are in the world. And then stay wonderful, stay hydrated, and I see you on the next stream. Zayn out.